Hey there everybody, mbrickz here, and today we are taking a look at a LEGO Friends set. This is set number 41038. It has around 500 pieces and originally retailed for $500 in the US. And this is the set called Jungle Rescue Base, and it came out in 2014. Let's take a look at the mini dolls. So first off, here is Stephanie, and she's in sort of this, not jungle vet, I wouldn't say, because I could see her in like a regular vet or even hospital with that torso printing, so that's pretty nice. You can see up here she has a sort of add-on hat piece to show that she is like in the medical field. No back printing, and that's a nice little bag where she holds not magic, sorry, I just reviewed some Harry Potter stuff, medical stuff, so it has the sign there, and it has vines around it, so I think that it's supposed to represent jungle medical vet stuff, but you know, could be found in any medical field. So let's move on to the next mini doll. Here is Andrea. She has the same logo on her tank top torso print. I like that ribbon tied around, and you know, she's just pretty average to me. She's wearing shorts because she is in the jungle, and yeah, that's it for the mini dolls. A bit disappointing to me that there are only 2 mini dolls in a $60 set, but let's get on to the builds anyway, because this is a fantastic set. So we are going to be looking at the treehouse base, as I'm going to call it. You can see up there they have a flag. There's supposed to be an extra leaf up there and an antenna, but I owned this 4 years ago, and I was younger at the time, so I did lose those 2 pieces, but almost everything else is here. We'll take a look at the boat build later, and you can see it uses this plate to represent water, and then to the back it uses some more green plate pieces to represent grass. We have this sort of rock with a frog on it, some flowers, a lily pad here, and a bug. And you can see these vines, and I like this, like 2 of them are wrapping around the tree, and maybe a mini doll can climb up it. And then once at the top, it's a little platform where you could stand. You have 2 flowers. And there's a map, if you can see that print right there. Sorry about this angle, it's sort of bad. And then a telescope. And I like these pieces used for the balcony. And higher up, you can see a bird and a bit of roofing with a ladybug. So this slide could be used for either of the mini dolls to slide down either into the water or onto the boat. And let's take a look at this because I already have it on camera. Yeah, here's the boat. You know, just basic, didn't really expect anything too good. I am missing a binoculars piece that's supposed to go there. But if you're familiar with LEGO, you'll know what that looks like. So they have these 2, probably, they wouldn't work as seats. Maybe they're supposed to represent seats, but I think they're more like railings so you don't fall off. Here you have a bit of motor, that's nice. I like this piece in purple used for the base. Then you have this built up handlebar, so mini doll could stand. And then you have that logo again, and the iguana is here. And if you remove him, I believe this is supposed to be, sorry about that. This right here is supposed to be a floater in case someone goes overboard and they don't know how to swim, so you could throw this to them. Looking at this outhouse, I really like these originally cabinet pieces. I believe that was their original use, and they open up to reveal a toilet. So there you can see a sink. Sorry, it's a bit dark in there. So there you can see a sink that's supposed to represent soap. You have a toilet over here, flower on top of that. It's LEGO Friends, what do you expect? Closing it up. Taking a look at the outside, it looks pretty nice and jungle-ish with these brown pieces used. Here's an outdoor shower, so the water would come out from here. That is to represent cold and hot, I believe. At the top, we have, some flower designs on the roof, and with the treehouse base, section, there is a zip line hooked up. I took it off just so that you guys could have a better look at the treehouse base. But now attaching it, this goes up right here. So I'm going to show you the zip line. Yeah, so mini doll could stand up there, and when they're ready, jump off. And it would lead them down slowly. If you have these a bit further apart, it would go faster because more of a slope. And there's a monkey included in the set, which we'll take a closer look at later, along with all the other animals. Attach him here, and he can go down with them. So that's cute. Now you have the option of attaching it to the toilet or the sort of living space I'm going to show you. So here is sort of the bungalow or the place they're staying, the living space. And I just realized I am missing two sort of torch builds, but I will show you that on the box. So here you have two benches outside. That's nice. They look comfy, You can see some mini dolls down, which is why I want more mini dolls in this set. And I'll say more about that later. So you have this grass place, you walk up the steps. And from the back, it's completely open to give you better access. So this is sort of the kitchen side. You could sit here, and coming back here, you have a bowl with a piece of cherry, not a piece, just some cherries. You have pepper, I believe that is supposed to represent, and a white cup. Here you have a stove. There's the pan, and it opens up. Nothing in it, and you can close that back up as well. And here's a sink, just a small build. You have two identical bed builds, and these look really good. Sorry about the dust. Obviously, I haven't used this in a while, but you have two bed builds over here, identical, but those look nice, and a little lamp on the side table. And underneath there is some space, maybe additional storage, use your imagination. So this is sort of lifted. Oh, and I forgot to say, on the top there's a fan, and that spins around manually. And on the way top, on the roof, sorry about the dust again, but you have a solar panel, I believe that is supposed to represent, or a skylight for the room inside to see the outside. You have the logo again, a ladybug, a butterfly, and a tree with another butterfly. And here's another place where you could connect the zip line. Here's the ladder up to it, and I'll show you how the zip line connects here. Using this piece here, you connect it to this jumper over here, and then you're all set to send Stephanie down. And once again, when Stephanie's ready, she can come down. And the monkey could follow her if it wants, so that's just how it works. And there's a system where you let more rope down with the knob up there. So basically, when you go down this knob, more rope comes out, so you can have a longer zip line like this, or if you roll it up, you can see the mechanism up here. It would take a while, but you could have a much shorter zip line. And obviously the camera cut there because I didn't want you guys to wait and watch me roll it up. But yeah, let's look at the animals, or actually let's look at two builds first, the animals, and then the wrap-up conclusion. Here are the two builds I wanted you to take a look at. So starting off, just this most simple build. Oh, that fell off. Sorry, let me reattach that. But just this most simple build, which is supposed to represent maybe a log or a piece of wood that the pen is on, and that's what they're rescuing with the boat and all. And this could be his pedal, maybe, if he's smart enough to find out how to pedal himself. And here we have a cart with a bunch of tools, and these are nice, the Friends tools. So those look really cool. I especially like this one, and this board that they can hold. That's probably medicine. Maybe he caught some disease. And then if you move those out of the way, you can put him on the cart, or really any other animal. And then with this sort of represented ice pack piece, you could attach that to his head, because maybe he bumped his head, and that could work on mini dolls too. So yeah, this cart build is as simple as it is very nice to me. It just looks good, Get a good feeling when I see it. And And for animals, starting with the panda, this thing is just so adorable. I love the pose of his hands on his paws, and the paw printing is very nice. And that's it for him. There's how he looks at the back. He's just so cute and chubby, and I love this piece. I'm basically showing the animals in order of my favorites to my least favorite. Like, I love them all, but this is just the order. The monkey is second, of course. I love his hand up there and how he can come down the zip line. And he looks so cute from the back. For some reason, they just all look so cute from the back, just their shape and all. So yeah, another good animal. Next off, here's the bird, a bit plainer, but still nice. The eyes are, I don't know, they feel maybe not too realistic, but you know, there's a noticeable change between these eyes and the panda's eyes. You know, they are very realistic in Lego terms, you know. Again, I love it from the back. It's nice how that tail and those feathers stick out. So yeah, another good animal. And lastly, the iguana. Just from this angle, his head looks a bit fat and big, but he has some nice printing up there, and his eyes are more like on top than the side, really. But I like how it's two colors, you know. This will vary from piece to piece, you know, but this is how like the purple blends in. It won't like vary that much. So yeah, I like it. So yeah, that's it for the animals, and let's take a look at the box and the final verdict. I couldn't believe I still kept this box. Like, I am a collector of boxes, but you know, a lot of them have gotten lost from 2014, so I am happy that I still have this box. And yeah, overall this set is very good in my opinion, you know. For $60, maybe the piece to part count isn't the best, but there's just so much volume of stuff here. Or not so much, but you know, it feels right for $60. Oh, sorry about that. So it does feel right for $60. On the back of the box, you see some more play features. So yeah, this just feels like a well done set. I love the animal inclusions. The only thing here is that a $60 set, only 2 mini dolls, seems lazy, you know? There is a $30 pizzeria set that has 2 mini dolls, so this is double the price. And then the $60 Sunshine Catamaran has 3, so I think at least 3 would be fine. But 2 just doesn't cut it in my opinion, you know? Just one more, maybe Olivia, or one of the other ones, or Emma maybe. So yeah, I really don't care which one it is. I just wish that there was one more. But yeah, overall I really like this set, you know? That bungalow build is just so nice to me. I just love how it all comes together. The toilet is a nice little side build. And then the main thing is fun to play with in terms of the zip line and the slide and all. But this obviously is probably no longer on the market because it is 2018 at the time of the recording of this video. And this is a 2014 set. But just in case you guys wanted to see it and hear my thoughts, here they are. So that's it for this video. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you again soon.